From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of their shoes. This is going to be fun to watch. First pitch of the game, and he turns it around with a line drive. Was he ready to hit or what? Don't miss it if you're swinging at that first pitch, though. That's the key.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game. Well, the second hitter hit the ball almost as hard as the first guy, so that's back-to-back hard contact for base hits. It looks like they came to swing it in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Anderson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwin, as they call him. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 6th home run on the season for him. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That average at .291 to start the day. 5 homers and 19 driven in. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone. And more importantly, he's consistent.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 2-0 New York. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Number 56 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Starlin Castro stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now a throw over. Will get back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. A runner at first with no outs here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Here's the 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup and he stayed right on it. He just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
First delivery to him on the way. Jorge Alfaro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again. Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Here's Neil Walker as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Bryce Anderson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Marlins get a... So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Prado is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting eighth.
So coming to the plate, Torres. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Prado is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Curtis Granderson.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a rather easy first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there, shortstop Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting ninth. Center fielder
Stepping in, Martin Prado will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Number 56.
Standing in now, number 56. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. 2 out with the man at first. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Starlin Castro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Digging in, Brett Gardner, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him, and this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Walker is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. DJ LeMahieu. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball. 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cooper has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in for his
Cameron
second at-bat,
Maybin.
Cameron Maybin. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Garrett Cooper. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cooper.
And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Neil Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
99. Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Scorched to third, taken by Walker. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Anderson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Bryce Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He's through first and hustling for second. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Standing in, Curtis Granderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Martin Prado, a base hit in his first trip. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 56. He doubled his last time through. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Leading on for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Anderson is there, and it's a very ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Castro.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Into the box now. Jorge Alfaro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they still lead it 3-2. Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Cooper is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
Center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Here it comes on 1-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Third baseman, Neil Walker.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by LeMahieu. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
Curtis Granderson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that swung on and fouled straight back. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Granderson waits on the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Aaron Judge is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson has it in his tracks. 1 away.
now batting, the first baseman.
Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1-2. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Miguel Rojas.
Dom Herman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Dom Herman.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runners off for second. Hit to third. And he's retired, 1 away.
The batter, number 56.
Stepping up to the plate, number 56. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Starlin Castro. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Stanton. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this. Ryan Stanton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Giancarlo Stanton is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Up next for the
He's
Yankees.
0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Torres 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. The Yanks go 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Zach Britton.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins. Third
Here's
baseman,
Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting. Right
Digging
fielder,
in, Bryce Anderson. From the stretch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? LeMahieu on to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. Marlins down. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Number 71. Takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Brett Gardner.
Number 29 is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Throw won't get him.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that turn on your hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he takes a called strike one. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. Walker barehands it. Wow.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only one run.
Digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball. 31 earns his first